Welcome everyone to La-Mulana episode 10. In the last episode we did the Endless Corridor and discovered the Shrine of the Mother. In this one we are actually way more richer. I did the trick that I showed you before. You basically chain a treasure fairy and then you go to the Chamber of Extinction. I did that 2 times only 2 times, and I got like I think over 600 coins for that. So we can finally now buy this one, which is Rose and Camellia. By the way, these game softwares are actually games that the team behind La-Mulana made. These are small Flash games that really don't exist anymore because Flash just died. I think the only one you can still play is Rose and Camellia. If you want me to check it out, please leave it in the comments. I'm okay with checking it out. Rose and Camellia is fucking hilarious. It actually is. It's about women slapping each other. So if you want to see that, leave a comment down below. I'm not averse to checking Rose and Camellia out. But yeah. So we got a bunch more money. I'm going to show you where you can get some of these softwares. For now, we don't really need these softwares. But I'm going to buy them anyway because we need them for later. There's a certain, I think I've told you before, there's a certain software combination that is really, really strong. That basically enhances all your weapon attacks and gives you enhanced invincibility frames and all of stuff like this. And a certain combination that we will use for each boss going forward. And I wanted to get that. Basically, out of the way. Can I hit this? Yeah. It's open. Yes. One of them is actually here. Mikuri Master, which is this one. Let's go the extra mile. I think there's also one over here. Over here. Death Village. Yes, this is this one. And I'm missing one of them. Let me check. First off, we can buy one in Gate of Illusion. Let me just get to this one. Here we go. Over here. Lonely House Moving. Which is this one. Let me just check something. Do we have all of them? We do. This is the ultimate software combination. These 4 softwares together give you everything you need. Enhanced attack, enhanced sub-weapon attack, enhanced invincibility frames. I think it gives you even more health because you, after you drain all your health, you revive with 32 health left. So there's a bunch of stuff that this does. This is pretty important to get all of them. Let's put on these others. The second game makes it a little bit easier to use this software. Where in the second game you can actually make software sets that you just need to swap out with each other. Which is a better way to approach this, but yeah. I'm pretty okay with our haul for now. So yeah, I think now that we have bought the software and got the software, I think we got 4 new software. You need to, you know, those are pretty important. We will buy all of the stuff we need later on. Like, there's a few shops that have stuff that we haven't bought yet. That will be a little bit later on. For now, we want to continue our journey to Tower of the Goddess. So yeah, all of what we did the last 2 episodes was basically something you could do before the 5th boss. This one you can also do before the 5th boss, as I showed you the exploit, the skip. But we are going into this area now, legitimately. So yeah, first order in the Tower of the Goddess is find the Grail Tablet, as usual. I think you should know that already. That this is always our first priority. I think we got a map. Yeah, we got. This area can get pretty difficult. Also, there's invisible enemies here, if you didn't notice. So yeah, we can climb up these rafters. Make it to this point. There's a ferry point here. It's not the most convenient spot, I might add. But yeah. I think there's a pressure plate over here. This just gives us money. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm going to show you why Tower of the Goddess is pretty important once we get to the Grail Tablets. You might also see that on the map. Yeah, you can see that on the map. Each of the red arrows on the map is a link to a different area. So yeah, let that sink in. Like, each of the red arrows links to a different area. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 links to different areas in this area. This is basically opening up the second half of the game. This is basically a hub for the second half. We will teleport here a lot, and that's why the Grail Tablet is so important. Because we will teleport here a lot, we will solve this area pretty soon. And then teleport over here a lot. You can kind of make out the invisible enemies on screen. Also, have I gushed about how I love the sprite work in this game? Oh my god, the sprite work in this game is just amazing. I don't know how they did it, but it's so good. Yeah. These spiral walls can be quite difficult to tackle if you want to make it quick. You know, you can basically cling to a wall, and I need to use my D-pad for these sections. If you can get a better controller with a better D-pad for this game. The Switch Pro controller is not really good with that, not really precise. I think there's an invisible enemy here, but I could be wrong. Oh, there definitely is. Okay. So yeah, let's make this quick. Climb up this tower, and there is your Grail point. I didn't mean to fall. Fuck you, bats. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why climbing the tower is so difficult, by the way. Because one mistake sends you all the way down. Here we go. Fuck those bats. Here we go. Oh, come on. Are you serious? We already were at the top, and I screwed it up. No. No. Oh, come on. What am I doing? This is where most of the frustration from the controls come from. Probably. I think everyone who says this game has bad controls means this section, to be honest. Okay, let's not screw this up this time. Come on. Here we go. Save this! Oh my god. That was way worse than I thought it would be. Now that we have opened Tower of the Goddess, and there's a few key things we can do. By the way, the Tower of the Goddess is the backside area for Spring in the Sky. That is something that is pretty important. It's actually really important that Tower of the Goddess is the backside area for Spring in the Sky. Because in this room especially, you can see two red dots. One to the top left and one to the bottom right. These are seals. We will use that in a minute to our advantage. It's a puzzle you need to solve. It's not an easy puzzle to do. I don't know how anyone would solve it in their right mind. Come on, give me a key fairy. There we go. So yeah, I'm doing this with the key fairy now because I know I will forget about it and then wonder where the item is. Bring a key fairy to this room. This is an item I always forget about, and now that I remember it, I'm going to do it right away. It's the Spalder, and what it does, it gives our attacks a lingering hitbox and a cool effect, like this cool blue effect. And it also is a lingering hitbox, which is really cool. I don't actually mind falling down the tower right now. Oh, you can't go in there yet, obviously. So now that we have been at the top, there's additional stuff we can do. Let's go over here first. I think this can be solved, right? think so. Can it be solved? I really don't remember for now. I think we need to flood the tower first. There is a gate here. Okay, this only leads us to here. Some of these puzzles I don't remember as well as I thought I would. It's been a while since I played this game, by the way. I usually play La-Mulana 2 these days. And if I'm ever going to speedrun a game, it's going to be La-Mulana 2, probably. I think there's one tablet that I need to read. There it is. There it is. This did the following thing. Go up here. This released the red dots from these two things. So what we want to do now is we want to flood the Tower of the Goddess with water to activate it. And we do that from Spring in the Sky, basically. There are two entrances to those two seal things that we talked about. One is in Spring in the Sky, one of them is in Mausoleum of the Giants. This one you can actually find out, kind of. But yeah. This wraps around here and then we enter this one. Here we go. The second one is harder to find out. There is a tablet that talks about this from the Mausoleum of the Giants. It tells you that you need to go where the finger points, which is over here. And as you can see, that one giant points to that to this spot. Yeah. That's what you need to do in order to get to this one. So now that we have both activated, we can go back to Tower of the Goddess. And there's nothing yet here, right? Nope. These two things come out, by the way. You can actually kill them. I mean, you have to kill them in order to progress the puzzle. Let's go back. Let's use the axe instead. Does more damage. Higher damage numbers and stuff. Oh, come on. That's just not fair. So one of them. Oh, come on. This area is proving to be way more nerve-wracking than I thought it would be. We need to kill those both. But yeah, that's not the main reason we went here. But Yeah, while we're on the way anyway, might as well kill those two. As you might notice, this game gets very cryptic and very weird with its puzzle solutions. So now that we have flooded the Tower of the Goddess, we can actually swim in here, in these pipes. That pedestal over there we can't press yet. There's an item we need for that. And we can swim at the top, like this. I hate these invisible enemies, by the way. So first off, we need to press this one. This is a puzzle. You might see these in the background engraved, these things. It says Eye of Truth, and yeah. We can basically solve this now. This treasure chest down there opens. It's pretty important. It lets you see through illusions. It also lets you see all of the... oh, come on. Seriously? It also lets you see all of the invisible enemies in this area, which is okay, which is really good. Now, since we've defeated those two, we can actually activate these mechanisms on either side of tower, so on this side as well. So yeah, all of this is basically done to unlock the tower and the entrances to the other areas. And we get the plain model for it. An item we need for later. Every time we fall off, we can just instantly walk backwards, upwards, which is really good. So, I think that was all we could do in the Tower of the Goddess. This is just more money. So yeah, this statue tries to attack you if you come too close. But now the gate is open. The gate to the right of the tower and to the left of the tower should be open as well. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, this tower opens up the second half of the game. Yeah. I think we could go to the left first. I think that's something we could do. To the left is an entrance to the Gate of Illusion. To an area we haven't been here before. We don't have a map for Gate of Illusion. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Let's jump over here. So yeah, a lot of these puzzles will get really cryptic, but we are making strong headway. As you see, our item menu is now way more filled up than it was 3 episodes ago. So yeah, this is basically the area we haven't been able to go to in Gate of Illusion. This requires a little bit of precise jumping, but it opens up the path from the Grail tablets to this area, which is good. And then we have this one. It's a stray fairy. So yeah, she wants to be freed from the secret of life. And there's a treasure chest there that appears. And these appear. Once we talk to this stray fairy, there's 3 tablets that appear. These are 3 challenges you need to complete in order to progress and get the item from the fairy. But we can't do that yet. There are some items missing that we need for this one. So we will go back to the surface for now. Today is a weird day. I can't really talk right this day. I don't know. There's something weird going on. But this has been incredibly... for you, this probably has been incredibly confusing. And it is. It's so unlinear, this game. Obviously, there are items that you need for other areas, but we have now 3 other areas unlocked that we could do right now. And it's incredibly unlinear. And it's actually really good, in my opinion. So I'm going to end today's episode for now. We are going to continue to other areas from the Tower of the Goddess in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. If you want to see more La-Mulana, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Until next time, goodbye!